For now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for the next session. Like I said, this is going to be an interesting fireside chat. And hoping the stage is set. All right. So firstly, let us have an audio visual for Mr. Ajil Muhammed. Can we have the AV, please?
Ajil Muhammed, the dynamic CEO of HiLITE Group, has established a clear vision for success and a steadfast commitment to excellence in all his endeavors. After graduating from the Singapore Institute of Management in Business Management, Ajil joined HiLITE with a tactical approach and a determination to make a positive impact. As Executive Director of HiLITE Group Educational Initiatives, he showcased his leadership skills, transforming the white schools into a symbol of educational excellence. Now, as CEO of HiLITE Group, Ajil continues to drive remarkable transformation and growth across the organization. His strategic planning and leadership have led to significant improvements, earning the admiration of his peers and colleagues. Ajil leads a dedicated team committed to delivering high-quality services and products while maintaining the highest standards of ethical behavior. Gulf Madhyamam is honored to welcome Mr. Ajil Muhammed to the prestigious venue of Business Summit.
A big round of applause while we welcome Mr. Ajil Muhammed and Mr. Mohsin Mueddin. Big round of applause, please.
Good morning. I hope all of you are enjoying the summit. Today, we just had a very great session on the UAE-India synergy of speed and scale, which was closed with a very inspiring quote by His Highness Sheikh Hamdan. And I think everybody are having the goosebumps of hearing that quote. So with that, we can enter into a very interesting session with a dear friend, Mr. Ajil Muhammed, who is the CEO of HiLITE. And I always look at him with great inspiration because he's nearly half my age. But the kind of things that they do really inspire everyone. And mostly when we hear about HiLITE, we usually think of them as a real estate company. But I think that HiLITE has grown into a conglomerate that has expanded to all segments of lifestyle. It has become a lifestyle company. And first of all, I welcome Ajil to this panel. And I would like to start with a wonderful announcement that you made in Invest Kerala Summit. And that was a whopping 10,000 crore investment promise in the next 5 years. So I would like you to first shed a light about this amazing announcement.
Yeah, thank you everyone and good afternoon. Firstly, I would like to appreciate Gulf Madhyamam for having this program. I've been attending for the past few years now, and it's my privilege and I'm gratitude to the Gulf Madhyamam for inviting me yet again for a fireside chat. And thanks for the introduction as well. And I think I'm a little nervous today because I see a lot of senior people in the industry and senior professionals from across the different fields here in the hall and in the room. And I think my father is also here, the founder and the chairman of the group is here. So I'm a little nervous today. And like you said, no, we had Invest Kerala where we were promoting, it was an initiative by the state government. It happened at Kochi. We had a lot of investment people, bankers, everybody across the world had flown into Kochi, Kerala for promoting Kerala, the potential of Kerala, exploring the opportunities, business opportunities across different fields. And I think we have seen a great change in the atmosphere or the attitude change, because earlier people used to say that it's not easy to do business in Kerala, it's very difficult. I think there are challenges everywhere across the world, wherever you go, whichever continent you go into and do business. I think there are challenges, but it has been changing. The atmosphere has been changing, and that's why we have decided to focus more on Kerala, and we want to explore more opportunities in Kerala in various sectors. And like you mentioned, we had announced $1.2 billion of investment in the next 5 years, around 5 years now, just in Kerala, across the state, majorly focusing on the northern side of the state. And the portfolio includes luxury hospitality, hospital, retail, where we have a couple of shopping malls now, and we want to expand that portfolio as well, and a couple of other projects across different fields. Yeah.
Um, I was actually, if you look at 5 years back, or maybe 10 years back, nobody was talking about investing heavily in Kerala. It was like always it was about very small real estate land before your house or something. But HiLITE had taken the bold move to really invest very heavily. When you think about the time when you started HiLITE City, the perception about Kerala was not the same as we today. Today, I think HiLITE has contributed heavily in changing that perspective. I want to know from the perspective of HiLITE, because HiLITE is one of the people who did that transformation. We were all the people who saw the transformation. So I want to know from your side how that Kerala has changed from a state that was known for being unfriendly to a state where big groups were announcing big investments. And I think HiLITE is the second largest, there was the second largest announcement. So I want to know from your side, from the HiLITE side, how you saw the transformation of Kerala in the last 5 to 10 years.
Like I said, no, the attitude of the people was the problem in Kerala earlier. What I've noticed, I think nobody wanted development, and I think at this point of time, people have realized that we need to change. The attitude has to be changed, or the society has to be changed. We need to be welcoming more and more MNCs to the state, more and more investments and the development. I think recently, if you have visited Kerala, you can see a lot of infrastructure changes across the state. We have a huge national highway connecting from the northern side of the state to the southern part of the state or the country. We have a huge infrastructure. A lot of changes have been happening. So similarly, I think the exposure to the other parts of the world also helps in the change of attitude, because people have been seeing what are the changes, how fast the world has been changing, how fast like I think she was mentioning about the session which is upcoming, the AI. So I think the kind of way the world is changing, the kind of way the world everybody's running, I think people of Kerala have realized that we are a little behind. So I think now they are more welcoming. Like I said, we had a huge chunk of money coming in, investment promise coming in Invest Kerala Summit, which happened 2 months ago. And yeah, a lot of MNCs have been coming in. If you see, the latest one has been the Veniam port. It was a huge initiative by the government. So I think a lot of changes have been happening. So that's why we want to focus, and we have explored a huge opportunity in Kerala, where there's a lot of untapped market. Yeah, and I think one more point I want to mention about Kerala is that what advantage about Kerala compared to the other states of the country is that we are a big city, not one state. We have the kind of urbanization, what is happening in the state. We have right from the Kasaragod to Trivandrum, the northern side to the southern part of the state. It's a big city now. It's all connected. You don't see, like for example, if you go to Karnataka, Maharashtra, or any other Rajasthan, or any place, any state of the country, you have certain metro cities and tier 2 cities. But rest of the areas, it's all untapped or below kind of an area. But you go to Kerala, you go to every 5 kilometers, you will see a lot of towns, a lot of people, and the kind of money, the potential, and the income per capita, and the disposable income, if you see, there's a huge potential in Kerala.
Great. And also, I think when I see your development, you are focusing on the areas in which Kerala has a great potential, like healthcare. You have announced your entry into healthcare, into education, and I also know that your first stint as an executive was to lead your education, your school. And so Kerala has healthcare, education, tourism, and knowledge industry. So, and you are entering into all those spaces. So, what are the plans of HiLITE in those areas?
So like I said earlier, we have a set of strategies to expand our portfolio. We want to diversify into various sectors where we see great opportunity. So the recent one has been the healthcare. We've just planning to launch a premium maternity hospital chain, the first branch being in our hometown, Calicut, and we want to expand that portfolio across the state and the country. And yeah, luxury hospitality, we have seen a great change in the hospitality side after the tourism side after COVID, especially where a lot of domestic tourism has been promoted and has grown. The rapid growth, I think every year there's been a set of 20-30% of growth in domestic tourism, especially because earlier I think people used to go for international tourism or people used to go to the neighboring countries, the Asian countries, but now the domestic tourism has been growing. So we see a great opportunity in the luxury hospitality where we want to set up a hospitality resort and five-star hotels in the state. And yeah, then we have been, I think the topic is also saying the retail. The retail side of our portfolio is that we went and the group went and ahead, and I think it was ahead of its time also when we went ahead and launched the first shopping mall of Kerala back in the year 2007. And now we have, currently we have 4 malls in operational and another 6-7 malls under various stages of development. So we want to expand that portfolio where, like I said, no, it's a big city. Kerala is a big city with a huge disposable income. So we see a lot of potential in the retail sector, organized retail sector, I would say. So we want to expand that portfolio also. And that is the other set of investments which has been planned. And yeah, of course, residential also we see a good potential.
As you mentioned, retail, I think one of the most pivotal things that HiLITE has contributed to Kerala is also change that perception of the of retail. Like as you said, the focus mall. You are not just leading the retail sector, you are also the pioneer. Usually in industries, the pioneer might not be the leader, but in this case, it's very surprising that you are still you are having the startup mindset, even though you are the you can say you are the grandfather of the organized retail in Kerala, but you are still like a young, as you are a 26-year-old man. It's like a very young startup. HiLITE works even though they have 10,000 employees. They still work like a startup, and that is a rate I really appreciate the agility. So how have you seen the potential of commercial real estate in Kerala? Because as you said, Kerala is becoming like one city from Trivandrum to Kasaragod. So how do you see the potential of commercial, I mean the retail real estate in Kerala? What is the potential maybe in the next 5 years? What do you see the potential?
So we are expanding our commercial portfolio. So like, I think people from Calicut can relate more to this or the northern side of Kerala. I think in Calicut, if you see, it's a very huge, less number of commercial spaces for companies to come in. The developments, if you see, right, we just have 2, 3, I think we have a government IT park and a ULCC park, and we have HiLITE Business Park. And our business park is the largest in the northern side of Kerala with 1 million square feet. And it's all full. We have waiting lists for companies to get offices in all these 3 developments. So now we want to expand that portfolio. We want to get, so if you want more MNCs to come in, or if you want more companies to invest or put their office or back office in Kerala, they need to have a good development or a space, organized grade A space, commercial space for them to move into such places, right, such cities, right? So we are planning to launch a big space, commercial space, business park, phase 3, I would say that, in Calicut with a huge total area of 4 million square feet. I think if you see recently, the Lulu group has also started a Lulu IT park with almost 3 million square feet in Kochi, and you can see the change in commercial acceptance. People, most groups want to move in, because I see even if you see Bangalore or the nearest metro cities, Bangalore, Hyderabad or Chennai, if you see the large MNC companies, most of the work employees or the workforce are Malayalis, because the quality of workforce which we have, the Kerala has, is quite high. I think the IT, even if you see the IT sector, most of the software engineers are from Kerala across the world. So, I mean, if you provide a good opportunity for the companies to come into Kerala, and if they come into Kerala, definitely people are going to stay back and offer a better lifestyle, and yeah, they'll stay back, I think. So we see an opportunity in the commercial sector as well, and like I said, retail, if people are moving into the state, and if there are a lot of disposable income in the state, what do they do? I mean, what do they do with the money saving? I mean, like, especially after COVID, the saving culture has changed quite a lot. People want to spend then and there itself with the earning, the kind of earnings they have, be it from different parts of the world, the earning coming into, like, I think the FDI coming into the India, which was mentioned in the previous session. So I think, what do they do with the money? The family, what do they want to spend it on something, right? Maybe it could be entertainment or purchase, shopping, or whatever it is. So that has been growing rapidly every year, year on year. So we see an opportunity in that retail also.
There are many questions that I want to ask, but we don't have that much time. Like when you said business park, I was thinking like HiLITE is doing something that is really changing Kerala. Like I stay in a HiLITE residency, and even in the midnight, if you go through the business park, if you see, if you're on Huggamug, which is one of the most promising F&B brands now in Kerala, growing F&B brands, you can see people discussing even at midnight. Many hundreds of startups are discussing their projects, their dreams. Many unicorns that are in the making are happening in HiLITE at all the time. Even at any time you go, you will find some entrepreneur discussing, brainstorming their ideas. Before our time goes, I just want to. I was really surprised by one news that I heard, and that is the innovation side of HiLITE and a very innovative project that you have, Atlantis. Can you? Because I don't want to tell them, I want you to tell them about that that great because in UAE is said to be the innovative capital for real estate. But I think you did something that is much more innovative than even UAE in the Atlantis project. Can you just shed some light on that?
So like you said earlier in the introduction, I think more than a real estate brand, we believe, as the group believes, that we want to be a lifestyle brand. We want to be a pioneer in everything what we do, and we want to uplift the standard of living of the people, of our own people in Kerala. So that's why we believe, and that's the kind of instruction or the chairman instills on that. My father instills on that, that we want to uplift with whatever kind of projects we do. We don't want to be a regular builder or a regular developer, but apart from that, we want to uplift the standard of living. That's why we want to focus on that point in every project we design. So the Atlantis, like you mentioned, is the latest. We are planning to launch in the Q3 of 2025. It's a residential project, and it's a premium 188 units of residential project. And it's a, like you said, when you speak about innovation, it is world's first project where we have this innovation where you can park your car right in front of your apartment. I think some of them are already confused, I think, because there are projects in Dubai. I think Bingati has launched a project in Dubai, but that's all with the help of car lifts. This is not car lifts. You can drive, like I mentioned, you can drive up to your apartment. Let's say your apartment is in the 20th floor. You can drive your car all up to 20th floor using, it's almost like a road on the sky. So it's a big innovation we want to bring into the Kerala and the state. It is the part of HiLITE City Township project, and we are planning to launch it in Q3, and we have already started the groundworks, and we have received an immense response from our customers and well-wishers. And yeah, already the architects around the world has been looking into this project because it's a great innovation, right? It's the first of its kind in the world. Not Kerala, not India or Asia. It's first of its kind in the world. So it is coming in hometown, and we're very proud of that. We're very proud, and we're looking forward to the project.
Because it is HiLITE, we will believe it. Because otherwise we'll think, how is it possible for a car to go? Because it will be really, because when you're living in an apartment, the biggest challenge is the lift. You know, you have to wait for the lift for some time, especially school time. So when you have a car that can drive to your flat, that I think it will make global headlines. So what is your message? Because as you said, you are very young, but even though you are very young, I think you have seen a lot of sectors, from education in your beginning years to real estate to healthcare, upcoming healthcare, and that to a very innovative concept of mother-child concept. What would be your message to all the entrepreneurs here about from your experience and from your great father, who I always see with a lot of admiration, because sometimes when we run a business that is a fraction of your size and we are unable to handle it, we look at you and see that what software are they using, or what is their unique selling proposition of how they are running this huge operation which has a lot of moving parts. So can you distill the HiLITE way of doing things in a few words?
No, I think I'm nobody to give advice or a message to all the senior members seated in the room. But I think maybe we spoke only about the success. We have had failures across almost 29 years now since my father started the company. And we've had failures, of course. Everybody had failures and success, ups and downs. So I think what I've learned from him is that, like you mentioned, no, we have challenges in every business, be it any sector, IT, healthcare, retail, any sector, real estate or any sector. There are challenges in whichever scale you operate in. So whatever comes in your way, just be grounded. That's what I've learned from him. I think be grounded, be composed and calm, and you'll have your time and to hit back and yeah, move on, just like a phoenix, right? So I think you'll have your time to rise again, and just be grounded and passionate all about what you're doing. So that's what I learned from him.
I think I heard last day about Elon Musk that he's addicted to risk. He's addicted to risk. That the more the riskier it is, the more he is inspired by it. So I think maybe it is also same for HiLITE Group.
I think my father and Elon Musk should speak to each other, because both are the same, I think.
Exactly, because we saw how HiLITE transformed Calicut, how one project transformed one city, and now it is transforming North Kerala, and I think eventually it will even transform the whole state. So I think it is a big journey that you are going through, and you have just started. You are just 26, and I think what HiLITE has accomplished, and in terms of the projects they have done, and the various sectors they are going through, and I think the biggest contribution that HiLITE has given to Kerala is the confidence in a state that people were not confident about. And now I think everybody is talking about investing in Kerala. And also when I see my neighbors in HiLITE, many people who had gone to Europe, many people who had gone to America are coming back. They are coming back because they are getting everything they want in that community. And I think, can you also talk about that, the concept of a township, and how it is changing, the perception of a Keralite? Before he wanted to just fly off, but now they are also coming back and they want to still feel that Kerala, which they could not get before. Can you just highlight on?
See, when I speak to a lot of Malayalis, I think some of them are already here in the room, but when I speak to them, right, a lot of people ask me or ask us as a group, why do you want to invest more and more in Kerala? Why do you want? We just reply that, why not in Kerala? I mean, that's as simple as that I can ask or reply. Because we are, as a Malayalis, right, we are the people who are demotivating the companies to come in or money to flow in. We just say that nothing will work in Kerala. It's not like that. Everything has changed. The atmosphere has changed. Everybody is welcoming, and the kind of support you get in Kerala is quite high. I think we need to start from ourselves. As Malayalis, we need to start promoting Kerala. Only then people will come in. So that's where we need to start, right? Like you said, your neighbors have been coming back to Kerala and they want to have the same lifestyle what they get from the abroad countries. Then I'm proud that they're getting now. I'm very happy that they're getting the same lifestyle which has been getting from outside. So we need to start promoting ourselves and our state, our area, our land. And only then people will start coming in and everything will change. And to talk about the township, again, it's a lifestyle which we are selling in the township. It's one of the largest integrated multi-development in India. And it's again a mixed-use development, right? Where you have a commercial space, retail, a large retail, and residential. Currently, we have around 2,000 units of apartment. We are planning to add more and more units to that township project. And like I said, we've just launched a maternity hospital, school extension of our current school branch. We are planning to get into the township. And a couple of other things like commercial space, a large commercial space which we are planning to launch soon. So we have, it's a, what do you say, lifestyle which we sell, right from a small kid to a grandparent. They can be, have a great ecosystem within the city. Like, be it your entertainment, be it your shopping, be it your walk in the morning or sports activities, you can have everything in the city. We say that it's a world, HiLITE City is a world within itself.
And I would like to conclude this session by being myself a witness to all this, because my daughter studies in White School, and when my relatives visit the school, they say this is a resort, this is not a school. And compared to the fees and all, it is not something that, I think it is providing more value than what is being charged. And in everything that HiLITE does, I can find an art in that. Like Steve Jobs always says that you have to mix art and business. And I think that if it is your hug-a-mug or your schools or your or your apartments or your office buildings or everything that you do, there is a touch of art in that. And I think that is what makes it different from other property companies or from other brands, that you add that touch of creativity and touch of art to that. And I would like to conclude this session by wishing you all the best, and for this wonderful journey that HiLITE is going through, and wishing you all the best. Thank you. Thank you.
No, I think it's not a journey, just me or the group. So like you mentioned, we have currently 10,000 people, families working directly under us, and we have a lot of investors or the customers in the room. So it's all a journey, collective effort, and the teamwork where the HiLITE is going forward, right? I'm very much excited for what future holds, and I think I would like to take this opportunity to thank everybody for, especially our customers seated in the room, I think for supporting us, and please, I think we need to start promoting Kerala, and we can definitely change, and just like how it says, right, God's own country, we can get it back.
Kerala is the God's own country.
It's indeed the God's own country.
Yeah. Thank you very much for this interesting conversation.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I request the dignitaries to kindly stay back on the stage. That was an amazing session, and I don't think your applaud really has done justice. Can you please give a big round of applause? The side chat was definitely full of fire, and now in order to present a memento to Mr. Ajil Muhammed, I request Mr. Sajid Shamsuddin, the country head, Business Solutions, Gulf Madhyamam UAE, to please step up on the stage. And thank you, Mr. Mohsin, to conduct this side chat with so much of interest and so much of information for all of us sitting here in the room. And I think most of us might not have been knowing about these kind of innovations. Reaching to your 20th floor in your car is something that I am looking forward to as well. Once again, a big round of applause, please.